I'd like to welcome everyone to the Monday, December 15th, 2025 Emmaus Borough Council meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first up is personal appeals part one. If anyone has a personal appeal, please approach the podium. You have 5 minutes for your appeal. Seeing none in the audience, do we have any online guests? Mrs. Breen? Unmute yourself. All right. Hearing and seeing none. Does anyone have a community minute they would like to bring forward?
Mr. Pepe, do you want to talk about our award?
Please, Mary.
No, go right ahead. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. So we're very proud to announce that the borough received the Lehigh Valley Communities of Distinction Award, which is proudly displayed in front of the mayor. The award is in recognition of the borough's work with planning and executing plans, including our Vision 2030 plan, and the amount of work that borough staff, borough volunteers, the planning commissions, and all of our teams have put into progressing the community in the direction that we've desired through those plans. Those plans included the comprehensive plan, our comprehensive parks and recreation plans, the Lions Park plan, and especially the Vision 2030 plan, which, if you put up what the plans show and what the borough's executed, it's very clear that, we established a goal of not just paying money for a plan and putting it on a shelf, which is what many communities do, including historically this community. We've taken those plans, we made them live action plans, and this body, as an elected body, has worked very hard, I think, with our entire team of making sure that we execute those plans and continuing to progress the community. And that award was in recognition of all of that work.
Does anyone else have a community minute to bring forward?
Hey, Chad, if I may, I was with the mayor and she did such a great presentation for that award with amongst the other groups that were there, but she just stood out and I had to at least give her kudos because without her, it was just Shane being a talking head. So it was a great job to the mayor.
Listen, I know who to send to represent us. That's all I will say.
She was awesome.
I may have presented it, but Mr. Pepe wrote it all for me. So thank you to him as well.
Yep.
Awesome. Any others? Hearing none. All right, I'm gonna, we have a special presentation tonight. We're gonna invite Chief Price up to the
Priest.
Chief Priest, sorry, to have a swearing in. His name tag. All right, we're going to take a brief recess here at 6:06 for photos.
Where's Neil?
All right, thank you for that. We're going to come back here at 6:12. Next up on our agenda is the reading of the minutes. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the December 1st, 2025 council meeting minutes? Mr. Lavenberg, second.
Second.
Ms. Baumgartner, is there any additions or corrections? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? We have no decisions on bids. Under communications, we have a few. We have a volunteer application for the Arts Commission from Christy Morris. That we will send to CRD. She is also applying for the Board of Health, which we will send over to Health Sanitation and Codes. We have the communication from the summer concert series for 2026. That, see if we have alcohol. I think we do,
So we do have,
but there's no,
so we have all the dates and all the concerts on the spreadsheet.
do we want to?
Well, so we do also have Megan Bream is on the meeting, so she may want to speak to it. If she doesn't, I can speak to it. I met with them the other day briefly, but these are finalized for them, so they're asking for council approval. So if you want me to unmute Megan and see if she wants to.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
We sure can.
Okay, hi. So Louise and Debbie and Neil and I have been working through the concerts for summer 2026. We do have some new ones on there for this year. I can't remember which ones they are exactly, but just trying to bring some new people in town. And that's really it. Still looking for some vendors for food and other items like that.
Megan, do you think that there'll be alcohol for purchase at every event?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
On the triangle, right, Megan?
Yes, just on the triangle.
Yeah, just on the triangle.
All right, perfect. So that's, would someone like to make a motion to approve the park concerts for the dates and times listed, and then also a motion for the Tunes in the Triangle for all the dates and times along with alcohol sales?
I'll make the motion also with the making sure that they have the provided insurance also.
Not a problem.
A motion by Mr. Lavenberg. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Baumgartner. Is there any other? Roy?
I did see there's a Kutztown bagpipe band, which is something different. I can say that I don't recall being there. And that so that's kind of interesting. And just as another note for the group, we can use some volunteers if anybody out there wants to volunteer. We definitely have some open space for anyone that can help out and come to the concerts and join a group.
Thank you. Any other further comment? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Next up on under communication is Megan Bream's resignation from the Recreation and Entertainment Commission effective January 1st of next year, 2026. Borough Engineers Report. None, nothing for any of the year. Okay. Mr. Solicitor,
I have no report. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody.
All right, so under unfinished business part one, we have a few ordinances. These are our second readings we have. First up is going to be ordinance 1283, an ordinance of the Borough of Emmaus, Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, amending chapter 15, subsection 602.3.a of the Emmaus Borough Code, adding residential disabled parking signs and assigning permitted parking space on a public street located in front of 523 Broad Street, and amending chapter 15, subsection 602.2.a of the Emmaus Borough Code, removing a residential disabled parking sign on the public street located in front of 136 North 4th Street within the Borough of Emmaus. This is the second reading. Would someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1283?
Move.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner, seconded by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any other comment? Roll call vote. Councilwoman Watt,
Aye.
Councilman Anders,
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg,
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne,
Aye.
Councilman Brown,
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner,
Aye.
Councilman Balliet, aye. All right, next up is ordinance 1284. Ordinance 1284, an ordinance amending chapter 15, subsection 403 of the codified ordinances, adding parking restrictions on a public street located in front of 303 Franklin Street within the Borough of Emmaus. Would someone like to make a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any additions, corrections? Hearing none. This is also a roll call vote. Councilwoman Watt,
Aye.
Councilman Anders,
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg,
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne,
Aye.
Councilman Brown,
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner,
Aye.
Councilman Balliet, aye. All right, next up is ordinance 1285, in an ordinance levying taxes for the fiscal year 2026 for the Borough of Emmaus at the rate of 10.6456 mils pursuant to the section 1310 of the Borough Code of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and a revenue neutral levy based on the 2013 Lehigh County tax reassessment, split between the general fund tax of 6.9268 mils, a fire fund tax of 1.4751 mils, a special roads fund tax of 0.32 mils, a street fund tax of 0.159 mils, and the establishment of a new library tax of 0.1794 mils, and the establishment of a new debt service tax of 1.5853 mils. This is the second reading. Someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1285? Motion by Councilman Dufresne, seconded by Councilman Labenberg. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Councilwoman Watt,
Aye.
Councilman Anders,
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg,
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne,
Aye.
Councilman Brown,
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner,
Aye.
Councilman Balliet, aye. Next up is ordinance 1286, an ordinance amending chapter 18 sewer and sewage disposal rates of the Code of Ordinance of the Borough of Emmaus, Pennsylvania for the fiscal year 2026. This is also the second reading. Would someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1286?
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Dufresne, seconded by Councilwoman Watt. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Councilwoman Watt,
Aye.
Councilman Anders,
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg.
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne,
Aye.
Councilman Brown,
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner,
Aye.
Councilman Balliet, aye. All right, we have ordinance 1287, an ordinance amending chapter 26, sections 105 and 106 of the codified ordinances dealing with the 2026 water rate schedule and the billing and collection procedures for the Borough of Emmaus, Pennsylvania. This is also the second reading. Would someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1287? Motion by Mr. Labenberg, seconded by Mr. Councilman Dufresne. Any discussion?
The only thing I would say that everything from ordinance 1285, 1286, and 1287 was explained in detail on December 1st council meeting. So if anybody wants to watch that, it's there, and it's also linked on our website, Shane, correct?
Correct. And we posted it to our social media page.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Roll call vote. Councilwoman Watt,
Aye.
Councilman Anders,
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg,
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne,
Aye.
Councilman Brown,
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner,
Aye.
Councilman Balliet, aye. We have no new business. We have no unfinished business, part two. Does anyone have an item not on the agenda they would like to bring forward? Hearing none. Madam Mayor's report.
Thank you. You have my report for the year, my yearly report and the last quarter report. Also this year, the police department had partnered rather with the Historical Society. So when they had their event on December 5th, I believe it was, the members brought in socks, scarves, gloves, hats, and that was donated today. It was divided and is being donated to the Angel Network for all three schools here in the borough. So they will be getting scarves, gloves, hats for any family member that needs them. Other than that, progress.
Thank you. All right, we're going to get into committee reports. First up is Public Works Committee. Councilman Anders.
I have nothing for official action this evening. Just as my usual reminder that the PFAS building continues construction. If you drive by, you'll see a lot of the cinder blocks up, and they're continuing to make progress on that building. And our next meeting is to be determined in the new year with a new council. With that, I'll report progress.
Thank you. Next up is Health, Sanitation, and Codes.
Thank you,
Brown.
Mr. Chairman. I got 3 items for official action for tonight. The first one is and all 3 are requests for security reductions from the escrow accounts. The first project is Westrum request for security reduction for the Ironworks development. Mr. Solicitor or Mr. Manager, you want to talk to it at all, or pretty
Our-
straightforward?
Our engineer has done the assessment, made the recommendation. I think the memorandum is in your packet.
It is correct.
And as you are all aware, under the MPC, you're required to actually, if your engineer certifies the reduction, you are required to do so unless there's a very good reason.
I'll make that in form of a motion, Mr. Chairman.
All right, motion by Mr. Brown. Is there a second? Seconded by Mr. Dufresne. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
The next item is the Jack's development request for security reduction for the Franklin Street subdivision. Any comments, Mr. Solicitor or Mr. Manager? Same
None.
thing. I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Mr. Brown. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Anders. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed?
All right, last item, Mr. Chairman, is the K Builders request for security reduction for fields at Indian Creek Phase number 3. And again, Mr. Manager or Mr. Solicitor, any comments or concerns?
No.
All right, hearing none, that's a motion. And
Motion by Mr. Brown.
Yep.
Is there a second? Second by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any discussion?
No.
My only question on this one would be, with some of the comments coming out of public comment and some of the emails that we've received.
I'll
earlier this year.
simply point out, because the engineer has certified that the work is completed, we we would be remiss if we did deny this, and the public has their own remedies with respect to this with respect to their HOAs.
All right, Mr. Chairman,
Yes, yeah.
our last item was,
We
gotta
need to
vote.
vote.
We didn't vote.
oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
And Mr. Chairman, our next meeting is tomorrow, December 16th, but there's nothing on the agenda for health, sanitation, and codes that is pressing. So I'll be canceling it unless, Mr. Manager, you have anything, or Mr. Solicitor.
Before you do that, check your email from today. I think you may have received an email. I think it's your committee. You may have received an email today.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah,
It would have been.
we got it late this afternoon, or not late, but earlier this afternoon. We have a public appeal.
So, so we received an email from the codes department today, essentially, an individual from Ridge Street, which we've dealt with. He tried very hard in the past to do something with an apartment garage that didn't work out because of stormwater. I think he's trying to do something new, but the individual would like to talk to us about using the borough right of way for the property that he owns. So we could talk about that at your meeting, or you can wait until January. It's up to you.
We'll wait till January.
I was gonna say, he hasn't submitted a formal plan, correct? This is just a request?
Yeah.
Then,
There's some communication.
Mr. Brown, there's no pressing legal deadline, so you could push it if you see fit.
Okay, we're gonna push till January then. All right, thank you, Mr. Solicitor, for helping on that, and Mr. Manager. Mr. Chairman, that's all I have. Progress.
All right, thank you. Next up is Parks and Recreation, is myself. Our meeting is going to be Thursday, December 18th, at 4:45. And as far as I know, we will be having a meeting. Progress? Public safety? Ms. Baumgartner.
Thank you. We have already handled the items for action. We last met on December 10th, so you have your meeting notes there. This is my last council meeting, so I just wanted to say a few words to the community. I am very grateful that they trusted me with this job. For being a council member for 8 years, it has definitely made me love Emmaus and appreciate all the hard work that everybody does here. It also warms my heart that somewhere in government, people work together across the aisle, no matter their political affiliation, to get things done. So I appreciate that very much. And to fellow council members, I respect all of you for stepping up into this role. It's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a strong commitment, and all of you do the work. And I think I definitely appreciate you, and we've done a lot of work over the years. I also wanted to thank the mayor. There's no better leader, and there's certainly no one more devoted to this borough, and we appreciate your leadership and our awards because of all the leadership here. To our borough manager, Mr. Shane Pepe, I appreciate your hard work, your long hours. You know how much we value you and your time. I appreciate all your knowledge over the years and your patience. So thank you for all you do, all you have done for this borough, and especially for leading us and the department leaders, even through a pandemic, through all the ups and downs that have accompanied that over the years. And I'm grateful to our department managers who have stepped up into their leadership roles during my time here. So that's been really exciting to see the leadership that we have, and it brings me some peace of mind knowing who we have in our department leads. And of course, every single employee is doing the hard work every day and making us the amazing borough that we are. So
we have a great group of people and leaders and a hardworking council, and I appreciate being part of it all these years. So with that, I report progress.
Thank you very much. Next up is general administration. Mr. Labenberg.
Yes, we met in the first week of December on the 3rd, and we did interview a person for the library board, which will be taking up the first meeting in January, along with all the other appointments. Progress. We do have a meeting this Wednesday, 9 a.m. Progress.
Thank you. Up next is the Budget and Finance Committee. Mr. Dufresne.
Thank you, Mr. President. First three ordinances there, we've already taken care of. The next, we have a resolution 2025-37, a resolution adopting the budget of the Borough of Emmaus for the 2026 fiscal year and appropriating from fund equities, revenues, and other financing sources available for the year 2026 for the specific purposes set forth therein, and put that in the form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Dufresne. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Next, we have resolution 2025-38, establishing refuse collection and compost site assessment fees in the Borough of Emmaus, Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, for the calendar year 2026, and I put that in the form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Dufresne. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Next is the fee schedule. Shane, is there anything you want to say about it? It's in a little different format, but
Yeah.
anything you want to say?
There are a couple changes. You see a red line version. Those
Yep.
were all things that were discussed with you. Previously, we did not we didn't have the time to completely kind of change the whole format of it. That's one of the goals that whoever has the Budget and Finance Committee next year, we're going to work on trying to make that 50-page document a few pages smaller. So right now, what we ended up doing was redlining it. So you can see the changes pretty clearly there. Not a whole lot. I don't think there was a whole lot of changes. There are a couple dollars for I think some of the accounting department things that they asked for, codes, some things based on last year's adoption of the kind of the overhaul of their fee schedule. A couple things that were missing in terms of detail that they wanted to put in there, so that way they didn't have to, tell people this is what we're charging and this is why. They wanted that piece of the detail in there. So I think overall, not a ton of changes in it.
I think the biggest one was the recreation fee.
Yeah, the recreation, per unit for new development. That's right. So we moved that up from $1,000 a unit to $2,000 a unit, and that's for new development. That's not for remodeling something. That's for new development in the borough, and that's more in line with what most municipalities charge. Remember, if you put it in new development, you have a choice between improving recreation somewhere in the community. So, the housing complex out by Arch Street, they did the trail. And then there was a donation of money towards the park. So they did both. And then some other places have just put in the fee that have helped really improve our parks. So the pickleball court at Furnace Dam is in thanks to the recreation fee from Phoebe. So one of the things that we do is we dedicate the money from that new recreation to whatever park is closest to that development.
All right, thank you. So resolution 2025-39 and 2026 fee schedule, we'll put that in the form of a motion.
Motion by Councilman Dufresne. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilman Labenberg. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Next is resolution 2025-40, It's a bill list resolved by Borough Council to authorize the payment of the December 15, 2025 bill list as follows. Bill list $1,810,007.57. Payroll number 25, $207,685.05. Payroll taxes $66,263.26 for a total of $2,083,955.88 on the 15th of December. And I put that in form of a motion.
Motion by Councilman Dufresne, seconded by
Wow.
Councilwoman Watt. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
You can see the significant revenue and expenses for the first half of December. And also the meeting minutes from our December 3rd meeting are there unless there's any questions or progress. And the next meeting is to be determined with new council. Progress.
All right, thank you. Up next is Community Relations Planning and Development. Councilwoman Watt.
We have not met in many months, and CRD, we really front loaded the work this year. And that is part of the reason I think the budget went so well. I just wanted to thank Mr. Pepe for helping CRD find its footing this year. Last year was a little bit touch and go, but this year we really accomplished something thanks to his guidance and progress.
Thank you. Attached, you're going to find boards and commissions that have met. The only attachment is the Friends of the 1803 House. They met in November. Personal Appeals Part 2. We have no in-person guests, and we have nobody online. So no appeal. Borough Manager's Report.
So a couple things. So first of all, I have two items on the agenda. One, we have separated employment with Colin Brown. You'll see the information in your packet. And Lucas Haas has also resigned from the ambulance department. You see the information as well in your packet. So other than that, Ms. Baumgartner, we will miss you. It's been 8 great years of you serving this community and taking Parks and Recreation especially and putting it back. I don't even want to say on the radar. We had to get a dot first with council investing in Parks and Recreation. Again, that's something that for many, many years we were not doing. You, I think, really brought it back to council to focus on fixing the infrastructure, offering our children opportunities, improving our pool, improving our parks, applying for grants. And that was your leadership on that committee. And you really, I think, helped us refocus on investing back into our park system. And so for that, I can't thank you enough because it's always the first thing to go in the budget. And you stepped up and you said, stop, and it was also, your work in helping us with the idea that when there was a new development and the park fees came in, that we dedicated them to a park. And so that it didn't just go into the general fund. And we just said it was part of, covering costs of general recreation. So, we have money earmarked at community park to do investments. We have money at South 4th Street to do work that we would have never done at South 4th Street. Not in probably 50 years would we think of putting a playground on South 4th Street, redoing the trailhead, fixing the parking lot and fixing the baseball fields. That park was never even in a conversation in 10 years that I had been here. And you helped bring that forward. So thank you. And I know as you took over the Public Safety Committee, it's kind of ironic. You vowed never to deal with parking again. And it seems like that's all you dealt with in the last 2 years.
I'll be coming to public appeals just to bring up parking.
Just to bring up parking. But thank you. I've always said that, your form of leadership was always a quiet form of leadership, but when you spoke, we listened. And so I truly appreciate that. So thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can I ask, Shane, may I also add? Every time we needed some sort of edits and stuff, like you were the go-to person, and that skill set that you brought to us, we appreciated a lot. I mean, I know there's been documents like you were just able to fine tune and do those, find the details that we needed. And besides everything that Shane said, and I got to be with you on the parks during that time period, you went knocking door to doors when we were putting out things. And, you know, I mean, it was just like, you practice what you preach, and it's very appreciative for you giving 8 years of your time here. Thank you.
I will report progress unless you have anything for me.
Shane, are we still holding December 23rd aside for DPW interviews or
Yes, I apologize. So hold from 9 to noon.
9 to noon?
9 to noon. Yep.
That's it.
Progress.
All right, under president's business, we're gonna piggyback off of Mr. Pepe's thing. Councilwoman Baumgartner, like to give you this plaque in recognition of your 8 years of dedicated service and unwavering commitment to our community. You served from January 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2025.
Thank you so much. That was very sweet. I appreciate that. Aw.
Yeah.
This is to ensure I don't come back too, right?
You gotta leave your name tag until the end, just in case you have to come back for
Yeah.
an emergency meeting.
Yeah.
You're not officially done until the 31st at
That's true.
midnight.
That's true.
That's all I have under president's business. We do not have an executive session. Motion for adjournment.
I think Shannon should do it.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner, seconded by Mr. Anders. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? We will adjourn at 6:43.
Who are these from?
Me.
Thank you. I love
Well,